Nagaland clean and sustainable energy promote kuribole solar and renewable energy solutions dia Aboriginal Energy Private Limited aji first foundation day celebrate kurishe Dimapur de. Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Dr. Tinojongshi Changpra grace kurigina. Aboriginal Energy do government and panel vendor bi ase government subsidy scheme PM Surya Ghar scheme laga. IB details about reporter Adona logode.
नागालैंड ते इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सबसे बोय का तो लाइटनिंग थंडर और हवा के बिसी बोय का पानी गिरुले अलग वार्म अप करा टाइम दे लाइट टू जाय जाय इतु निमिते इनका प्रॉब्लम फेस ना करूबो निमिते एबोरिजिनल एनर्जी टू हेले नागालैंड ते जुआ साल तान एस्टैब्लिश करेगिना सस्टेनेबल एनर्जी सॉल्यूशन दो paratak rural और urban kan के दिबो निमिते तागान इतु सर्विस दिगिना आजी 29 अगस्त ते तागान फर्स्ट फाउंडेशन डे सेलिब्रेट करिया से सोलर पैनल किनिगना अपनियान पानी गिरिले भी थंडर लाइटनिंग डालिले भी लाइट ना जाओ कोइले तो इतिया नागालैंड सोलर मिशन भी इतु उलाइगना पब्लिक कान के पारातक सोलर सिस्टम क्लीन एनर्जी चुलावले एनकरेज करिगना आला से अरो मुआन जनी पैसे इतु एबोरिजिनल एनर्जी कंपनी तो हेले तो गवर्नमेंट एम्पैनल वेंडर आसे पीएम सूर्या घर लगा इतु सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट बा सब्सिडी पब्लिक के दिया लगा इतु तान एकता वेंडर आसे आईबी तागान आजी इतु फाउंडेशन डे सेलिब्रेट कुरा होमय तागान लगा सर्विस प्रोडक्ट्स आरो इतु सब्सिडी भी पब्लिक के किमान दिगना पब्लिक फायदा आसे इतु भी मुआन डायरेक्टर आरो तागाला फॉर्मल प्रोग्राम भी मुआन इतिया डिटेल्स साइलोबो
মই एबोरिजिनल एनर्जी ला डायरेक्टर आजे एंड चीफ स्ट्रेटेजिस्ट भी आजे आरो मुखान इतिया मुआन ला फर्स्ट फाउंडेशन डे सेलिब्रेट करले आइसे Thank you so much for each and every one of you coming. Thank you so much, Isor Givi. Mohani do din punchai dia karne. Mohan la service to PM Surya Ghar lade emphasize kuro. Kilo ne PM Surya Ghar do sop manu karni cha available government bunai dise. PM Surya Ghar do ki aje idu central plan aje. Idu direct deliver ahala aje. Tade mohan ki kuro goal lo ki aje PM Surya Ghar la aje gule sop manu ge solar power accessible hole सब मनु भी solar energy दो तान ला निजो घोड़े धालियो power ले लगा इदुला initiative आजे तो example एक ता फट कोई दियो फट बुझे हो करने मोहन ला starting range तो 3 kilowatt पास दे 3 kilowatt hybrid system मतलब light चाहिए भी अपनी लगा light तो ना जाओ because solar energy with inverter with battery बाप नीला होल घोरगे पावर को दो 3 किलोवाट तक इदु आजे हाइब्रिड सोलर सिस्टम ऑफ 3 किलोवाट्स तो गवर्नमेंट पक कोते आहे आजे गवर्नमेंट तो गवर्नमेंट इदी फाली आहे आजे कुले असोल रेट तो 3.5 लाख आजे न होइले भी गवर्नमेंट पा पीएम सूर्या घर लगा इनिशिएटिव दे गवर्नमेंट पा 1,35,800 सब्सिडाइज कर दे आजे मतलब अपनी लगा पेमेंट तो खाली 2,14,000 एकला हो जाए दैट इज द पीएम सूर्या घर प्लान अपनी यहाँ पीएम सूर्या घर लगा प्लान और बेसि जानियो मन जाइले मोहनला इंस्टाग्राम पेज आजे मोहनला वेबसाइट आजे और मोहनला स्टोर दी आजे आहिना प्लीज इंक्वायर ग्रुबी वी आर मोर देन वेलकम हम अपनी के सब सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड कर दोले एंड दैट इज जस्ट अ ग्लिम्प्स ऑफ व्हाट पीएम सूर्या घर इज फॉर ईच एंड एवरी वन ऑफ यू टुडे आज भी अपनी अप्लाई करो पारो कि लगने इधर पीएम सूर्या घर दो बिशी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया बा पुश करा लगा एक ता इनिशिएटिव आजे सो एंड वी आर इम्पैनल वेंडर्स वी आर वन ऑफ 6 इम्पैनल वेंडर्स इन द स्टेट सो इधर आजे मोखनला प्राइमरी सर्विस सिटीजन्स खान करने और दो अलग प्रोडक्ट्स खान भी आजे मोखनला सोलर स्ट्रीट लाइट सोलर एनीथिंग अंडर द सन सोलर वी कैन डू इट So utu aje mokan laija solar services and products and schemes to.
Moi janebole mundu eligibility to beneficiaries kan kun apply koro paro.
So eligibility for right now mokan la Nagaland citizens kan kun aje utuan sob koro paro and for pan India it's for the whole of India. So anyone can apply for the PM Surya Ghar itya korne do. तो होय
ताई कॉलेज पर कोनिस ना किनिका अप्लाई करू लागे मन ऑनलाइन पर अप्लाई करू लागे ना आपने के आइना अप्रोच करू लागे माने
So, kinya apply kurule aze kule choita impanel vendors aze. Itya Nagaland korne. We are one of them. Apni mokhan ye reach out kuro paro. Mokhan la Instagram de javi number aze call kurui. Hey, we want to apply for a scheme. Kinya kuro. Our dedicated helpline is always open. Are apni apply kuro manje. Acha thik aze. Ton le kui apni la ghorde kiman lage ki kuro lage. Mokhan apni ki hudiwo. Apni la ghorde kiman light aze, kiman fan aze, kiman TV aze. Are icha idu be aze. Idu la hisabte mohan package bunai diwo. And then utula package te we'll apply it for you. Kile one mohan jane government website te jamde all of complication hoi jay. To idu gorne we can apply the scheme for you step by step. We have a dedicated team. Mokhan la dedicated team aze apni kan sob korne. Anyone who calls, we have a dedicated team for you to find out and figure out your price. Apni ni curious aze. Kiman azo nulu any size of mola gorwe by chance ma apply gorshile kini aze gule. Pick up the phone, call us, call kuru ni mohan je aro mohan ba ekta code di dibo apni ke na. Kinya guru leze ki guru leze chinta nu kuru idu mohan la tima sob sai dio.
মানে আপনি la service charge নালো না
Nai, consultation la fee nai. Good question. Consultation fee nai. Chinta nu kuru. We are here to help you get clean energy as mohan la mon tadi aze. Mohan la mon tadi aze. Sob manu ge clean energy kininga dibo. Idu hi mohan la mon aze. To tate mohan la consultation service laga core value do tate aze.
মই একটা ইনে জানিবলৈ মন তো এটা আপনার লাটো কোম্পানি তো ডিমাপুর বেস আছে তো এনি অফ দি ডিস্ট্রিক্ট তাকান যদি তাকান সোলার প্যানেল কান কিনি কিনা ইনস্টল করুলে মন আছে তো কিনিলে বি ইনস্টল করুলে না জানিলে তো কামই নাই তো আপনি আন সার্ভিস দিয়া তো কিনিকা হব সে লাইক প্যারেন্ট দে সোলার প্যানেল তো ইনস্টল করুলে মন আছে আপনি আন আইনা আপনি আন সব সার্ভিস দিব না না কিনিকা তো চার্জেস কান বি অলপ কই দিবি
Very good question. Mohan icha pan district aze. Whole district te mohan already sob jaga de jay aze. Icha bi kuri aze. Ityai mohan la technicians kan pere na wokai don sob jaga ba wapas ahe aze. We have services all around. Apni parent la kunba district ta de aze. Rasta nai chinta nuguri cycle holi bisarna mohan ahina apni garne fix kor do. And charges are of course transport all of charges aze. But it depends upon situation to situation, project to project. But as far as possible, mohan charges nulo try kore dukan korne do. To mohan la services kan apni kote bi thakibi ki situation ni rasta la road situation be aje we will be there, and that is one of the core values of Aboriginal energy. Apni kote bi aje ki bi kote bi thaki aje mohan punchi jao date apni la service provide kor dole. Aro moi last day ni sob panu ko munjai je that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. John 3:16. Mokhan koti bi aje future de koti bi thakibo isor la moromba aje aro apni an sob ki bi bishi khushi pa aje. Thank you so much ido aha korne aro mokhan la program grace kordia korne. We thank the Lord. All glory, all praise to our Lord Jesus. Amen.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. It's very important. Yeah.
First of all, I would like to congratulate for the achievement and also the milestone that you have achieved. And also, I hope and pray that like through this institution, Aboriginal energy, all the Nagas living even in far-flung areas will be benefited through your work. Once again, I would like to congratulate. Like I said, it's a privilege for me. I just wanted to say, like we all know, like today, if we see these non-renewable energies, like especially fossil energies, it will be exhausted one day. But today, the step taken by the Aboriginal energy, I think it will go a long way. It is sustainable, and I know it will never exhaust the fuel, exhaust the energies like in days to come. I just wanted to share one example because the main issues like before we go to the fields and implement is the awareness. People, many things like setting up of this kind of solar panels in certain localities. When we go to the remote areas, they always suspect that whether it will have certain health effect or no. I don't know, like when you go to the fields, people might be asking you all these things also. But I think the awareness to the peoples and to the consumer is one of the most important. I was in Gifri district, that is Pungro, which is one of the remotest place in 2010 and 11. So many villages in border areas, they were not connected with this electrical supply, power supply. So with the initiative from the administration and also from the local MLAs in 2010 and 11, so through LADB, we supplied these solar, these light batteries to the villages, to the public. So like we have given connections and supplied like every points to all the villages. Next year when we went and visited, there is not even a single solar panel or solar batteries available with them. So when we inquired where it has gone, they said we have sold it to the Burmas, the Myanmars, because these Myanmars, they pay even 1 mithun for a cost of 1 solar panels and 1 battery. So that is what we have experienced, because they know the value, because we know Myanmar, especially those people living within the Naga territory, they are very remote areas, there is no electricity, there is no light connections. So for them it's very important, and for us Nagas, think that like if we sold with getting these purchased by 10, 20,000 and selling with exchange with 1 mithun, it's very costly, and it's so that way people like what we experience is like those people maybe they might have all this awareness the importance of the solar energies which like lighting. So I think like why I'm mentioning this is like the awareness to the public is very important. And today if we see like here the government subsidies is also mentioned, but above all this, I think even Nagaland government has already subsidized certain percentage of what is required. And when we see it is hardly the consumers has to pay only around 10% of what the cost of this solar energy if we wanted to install in our places. So I think this kind of awareness if we have given, and like I said before, like it is one of the most like effective and also sustainable energy which I think we have to educate to the peoples. And definitely like we have different kind of energy like hydro energy and different kind of things, but like I said it is not so sustainable. But if we see solar energy, it is sustainable. I think it will benefit the peoples in general. And also I'd like to congratulate once again to the Aboriginal Energies for taking up these issues. And also we are, as administrations, we are always ready to assist you, help you whenever you require. And also I wish you all the best in your future endeavor. Thank you once again.
And Aboriginal Energy's passion is to educate and promote the use of clean energy in Northeast India. In 2019, Aboriginal Energy was established in Dimapur with the motto, "The clean energy revolution starts with us." And that was the motto. And I want to take you on a quick journey with our relationship with villages. So in 2019, we started off our company, Aboriginal Energy. We're off to the races. First thing we do, what can we do? Well, we can repair and we can do surveys. So the whole year we did repairing and surveys, repairing and surveys, repairing and surveys. Okay, it's going well, it's going well. A year passed by and then 2020 hit. What happened in 2020? Coronavirus. Just when we were getting a hang of repairing and surveys, coronavirus hit. And that took a toll on us. And we were scared and we were wondering, all right, what do we do? What do we do? We sat down. I'm sure it is the Lord that led us, the Lord that gave us courage. And we said, what are we going to do? We're going to continue to repair and do service. Okay, repair and do service, repair and do service again. But now, repair and do service from a distance, right? Because Corona. So 2020, we did repairing and service, continued to do what we could do at that moment. We didn't have any big projects. We didn't have any big government names. We were not attached with anything, but all we could do is repair and do surveys. So we did repair and do surveys. And then 2021, by God's grace, we were attached with a project to solarize an entire village. And that is when we started really telling ourselves, hey, the solar revolution starts with us, and this is happening. It's happening. It's happening. And by God's grace, in 2021, our relationship with the villages began. That is when our relationship with the villages began. That was our first project to solarize an entire village. We went on, and then 2023 happened. And in 2023, we got the opportunity to solarize 10 villages in Manipur. It was getting huge. By God's grace, somehow our team was getting bigger. Somehow we were getting the right divine connections, and we were able to now work on 10 villages. And it was more than we could imagine. Getting to meet the people, getting to meet the community, seeing lives change, seeing households change, hearing how their children can now study because they now have light to study at night. Before they did not have, now they have. It was overwhelming, it was very humbling. But we worked on, and our relationship with the villages were growing. And by God's grace, in 2025, this year, we are currently now working on solarizing 100 villages in Arunachal Pradesh. And that is our relationship with the villages. And it is all by God's grace that we are doing what we are doing. We can't wait to hear the hundreds of stories that we will hear soon when we visit those villages, repair and do surveys, and also now install solar home equipment for each and every household. Now, all that I've said are stories. Now, what are the actual data that these projects produced? Now, these data are our projects have provided clean energy to over 1,000 households and have impacted over 110 villages and 131 healthcare centers and 27 schools and trained over 200 youths. That is the data. Now, what is our company's vision by 2030? Our vision is to raise the ceiling and aim for 1,000 villages by 2030. We want to grow our relationship with the villages. We want to run, and we will not be weary because our Lord is with us. We want to train over 1,000 renewable energy entrepreneurs. The whole goal, and I was having a conversation just the other day with one architect, and he was telling me about a story, and he said, hey, I'm working on a house, and he's a sustainable architect. And then he was like, hey, I'm working on a house, and I'm working with one of your competitors to like solarize their house. And then I was like, hey, there's no competitors in this. We don't believe in competition. Our whole goal is to revolutionize what clean energy or what energy means. And every single one that is doing, they are our teammates. We don't want to look at them as competitors, and we don't. And I was just explaining that to my architect friend, hey, they're not our competitors, they're teammates, because we're all in this race together. So we want to train 1,000 plus renewable energy entrepreneurs. So they come up, let's go. We're all in the same fight. Let's do this. And we want to build EV charging stations all around Dimapur, all around the state, all around Northeast by 2030. We all know how the car industry is turning. So we want to get ahead of that curve, and we want to start doing that, building infrastructures for electric cars. And that is our lofty goal. We will run, not be weary. And where will we be investing our resources and our energy in the future? We are going to invest our resources on building solar hardware as well as solar software. We're planning to start manufacturing solar hardware as well as software. And then we're going to invest in battery storage systems. We're also working on smart grid solutions for the state, for the community, for the region. And that is where we want to pour our resources into. And of course, we are going to continue investing in rural electrification projects. That is our heart, that is where we always will be, and that is where you will find our resources poured out into rural electrification projects. Now, with all that being said, all the data you've heard and all the plans the projects that happened and all the 2030 projects that we're planning, these cannot be possible without strategic partnerships.
They say first is always special, and as we celebrate our very first Foundation Day, it marks not just a milestone, but also gives us the opportunity to reflect on the journey that has brought us here. With this vision in core, let me take you through to what drives us. It was incorporated in the year 2019 and rapidly emerged as a leading renewable energy enterprise committed to delivering sustainable energy solutions across Northeast India. Our mission is deeply rooted in promoting clean technology, educating communities on renewable energy adoption, and contributing to environmental preservation and biodiversity protection. Since inception, we have grown steadily while staying true to this mission. And this journey of ours reflects a path of consistent growth and impactful milestones. We were officially incorporated in the year 2019, laying the foundation for future operations. The following year, we focused on groundwork, including repair of solar systems in government offices and surveying of unelectrified villages in Nagaland. 2021 was a landmark year for us, which saw us completed our first solar village project in Nagaland in Sinew village located at the Indo-Myanmar border belt in Mon district. And also, we commissioned a 100 kilowatt on-grid solar plant in Kohima. Then we scaled up. In the year 2022, we were supplying solar systems to the medical department of Nagaland and also expanding into Manipur. 2023 saw us introduced to innovative solutions such as agrotech, microgrids, and IT-based solar solutions. 2024, last year, we focused on social impact, solarizing 132 medical health centers and 29 government higher secondary schools across Nagaland. 2025, this year, we upgraded to off-grid systems to on-grid systems in government buildings, and we are preparing for major projects such as the 1 megawatt on-grid solar plant at Dibrugarh railway station in Assam, and the solarization of 393 villages in Arunachal Pradesh. Alongside these milestone projects, we continue to expand our product portfolios, which includes rooftop solar systems in both residential and commercial institutions. Our very own bamboo-based solar streetlights developed by our company using locally sourced sustainable materials and solar home lighting systems assembled in our own warehouse The solar applications in solar power irrigation and solar cold storage solutions has helped the local farmers extensively. And in addition to this, we have also introduced solutions that directly empower communities and strengthen energy access. Our initiatives in the education and health sectors stand as a testament to our commitment towards community development. We have solarized 29 government higher secondary schools across Nagaland with a total installed capacity of 63 kilowatt. The Nagaland Medical Project saw us undertake the installation of 132 medical health centers. These centers were provided with clean and green energy access, whereby the life-saving and critical equipments like the baby warmer, suction machines, sterilizers, and cold chain systems were given solar power. We undertook the off-grid to on-grid government buildings across various departments, such as the District Transport Office, Chumbugidima, Nagaland Zoological Park, Rangkapahar, Homecard Trading Center, Toluvi, Department of School Education, Kohima, Water Resource Department, Kohima, Nagaland State Cooperative Bank, and the Nagaland Legislative Assembly, with a combined capacity of 170 kilowatt. Then we undertook the village solarization project, which saw us install solar at 3 schools, 1 primary health center, 1 church, 1 auditorium, and 28 solar streetlights were distributed to the village elders, with a total capacity of 20 kilowatt. Building on these community-focused installations, we have also embraced technology and innovation to enhance efficiency and reliability, which includes remote monitoring systems deployed across 60 health center across the solar plants, enabling real-time performance tracking. Our efforts have also been recognized through policy alignments and official empanelments, strengthening our credibility in the renewable energy sector. Aboriginal Energy is the empaneled vendor for the Nagaland Solar Mission and PM Sriagar Yojana. We have processed over 40+ applications, benefiting 20+ consumers with a cumulative capacity of 75 kilowatt, and we take pride in mentioning that we are the vendor with the highest installation in the state. Beyond installations and policy engagement, we have actively participated in key events and outreach programs to showcase our vision and build networks. We represented at the Startup Mahakumbh in the year 2024, G20 Summit Kohima, International Expo at Shanghai, and Renewable Energy India Expo, and also the Northeast Investors Summit 2025 in New Delhi. We also conducted multiple training and workshops for schools and government staffs, continuing our tradition of skill development since the Surya Mitra training program in 2015 in partnership with YouthNet. At the heart of all of this is our team, whose skills and dedication drive our mission forward. Aboriginal Energy is powered by a dedicated team of 20 professionals. We include 3 directors, 2 project executives, 2 project managers, 1 office manager, 4 site engineers, 5 electricians, and 6 technicians. With a strong team as our backbone, we now set our sights on the future and the partnerships that will help us achieve it. As we move forward, our vision is clear. We are seeking partners for advanced technology integration and geographical expansion. Meanwhile, we are also exploring the manufacturing capability development and working on capital support. We also have our sights on projects like the solarization of Dimapur Airport with an on-grid solar and RMS, commissioning of a 1 megawatt solar plant in Assam, solarization of 393 medical health centers in Arunachal Pradesh, and achieving 10 megawatt of total installed capacity by the year 2030 with pan-India expansion. As we outline our future goals, it is only fitting to conclude with a reflection on our journey and the mission that lies ahead. Our journey has been one of growth, innovation, and impact. Aboriginal Energy is not just a company, it is a mission to bring green, reliable, and sustainable energy to the people of Northeast India and beyond. And with your support, we are confident of achieving even greater milestones in the years to come. Thank you.